What is up, guys? Stardust here, bringing you another regular commentary here today on my channel. I don't know what gameplay is going to be shown in the background. Maybe some Black Ops 2, some MW3, or some Ghosts. I recorded some Ghosts last night. I'll try to see if there's a good gameplay that I got, and I'll just put that, or whatever I find that's appropriate for this commentary. I do apologize for not bringing you guys Black Ops 3 gameplay. I will get to that at the end of this video. But first, I just wanted to talk about briefly, well, not really briefly, I kind of wanted to go in depth about it, maybe just good topic to talk about, because I think, it was a very weird thing that happened 2 nights ago, I think it was. Yeah, 2 nights ago. So I just wanted to discuss about it, maybe get your guys' opinion, leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to listen to your guys' opinions. Maybe you have something else that you want to share, whatever. But as you can tell from the title of this video, I want to talk about real quick the blue lighting in Los Angeles, or it was reported like from San Diego all the way to San Francisco, and some other states even saw it. But it happened here, like happened right over our heads. If you guys don't know, I do live in Los Angeles, and the funny thing is, at the time that it happened, my stepbrothers, I was at my stepbrother's house in this other city, and well, actually both of them reported, they were together, and they were like, yeah, we just saw this big blue light over this Home Depot parking lot, and it was insane. I thought it was a terrorist attack at first. I don't know what the hell it was, and blah blah blah, stuff like that. And at first I didn't really pay much attention to it. I just thought it was like, alright, whatever, it's like a plane or something. And then it came on the news, and I saw it, and it looked so freaking weird. It looked odd, something I've never ever seen before. And I started speculating, like, oh my god, this is like a UFO. There's no way this isn't a UFO. And it was really exciting. I was pretty hyped up. I'm still kind of hyped up for it. Well, it kind of died down within me within these last couple of days. But when I first heard about it, or when I first saw it, I mean, it was amazing. I thought it had to be extraterrestrial. There's no way that it couldn't be. However, the government, I guess, has come out and said, like, oh no, it's just a missile test or whatever, which I, frankly, I'm skeptical about. I mean, if it's true, if they say that, like, more missiles are going to come out, like, they're going to test more missiles over our area, and we'll probably see more. And if that's true, then yeah, okay, we'll see them again, and that's cool, then I'll believe them. But at the moment, I'm pretty skeptical, because there's a lot of things that don't make sense about that, about the whole missile test. Why on earth would the government test missiles over a very, very populated area, such as Los Angeles, San Diego, or San Francisco? That makes no sense to me at all. Most missile tests would happen somewhere pretty deserted, like a desert, maybe the ocean, I don't know, somewhere around there. But over a populated area like Los Angeles, run the risk of having it crash and kill a large amount of people somewhere, you never, why would they do that? And I also heard that, airplanes had to be canceled, or some flights had to be, they couldn't fly within that area. And it was sudden. It was after the missile, or supposed missile, was seen, that airplanes couldn't fly within that area. Wouldn't it be a good idea for the government to have told us that before the missile test supposedly happened? Wouldn't they, tell the airports, tell us, the public, just to watch out for it at least? It doesn't make sense. Maybe they're assholes, I don't know, but as a government, I think they would have at least told us that they were doing a missile test. It doesn't make sense. And I also heard, like, oh, maybe it was a rogue missile. Maybe they weren't testing the missile. They were, or maybe they weren't gonna launch it, but it just happened to launch, which it's kind of far-fetched. That doesn't sound reasonable at all. Why would they test it here in the first place? Why would they even trigger it here in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. And plus, the UFO does not look like a fucking missile. It does not look like, maybe, okay, don't take everything I say as fact. It's just what I believe. I could be totally dead wrong, and I'm okay with that. I'm fair, and I will accept that. But for now, I just don't think all those theories about it being a missile to be true. That sounds like total trash to me. In my opinion, it's just my opinion. I would gladly change my opinion if, I'm proven wrong. But it does not look like a missile. It does not look like a missile at all. It hovered. It moved so slowly. It left behind a blue trail. It, like, created this blue fucking orb over it. That doesn't, I mean, maybe it's classified, but why the fuck would the government send classified missiles over Los Angeles? Why would, if it's so classified, if it's a classified piece of equipment, why the hell would they do it over Los Angeles, the most populated city and one of the most populated cities in the entire country? That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. That doesn't make any sense. If you look at the footage, you can clearly see that not an average missile can do that shit. It doesn't seem likely. My dad said that the government said it was a missile test, and he said that some missiles can disintegrate in midair like that, which doesn't make any sense, because there should be at least some debris, some form, some sighting of an explosion, something, you know. And I guess it left a trail and shit, but wouldn't a missile that big, you know, fallen down, a piece of it at least, maybe someone would have recovered it, you know? It doesn't, I don't know what to think of it. I don't think it's a missile at all. It doesn't look like a missile. The story of it being a missile doesn't make that much sense to me. But as I said, I could be wrong, and if I'm proven wrong, then that's fine. But at the moment, I don't think so. I also heard it was like a meteor. But if you ever seen meteor footage, it's not a meteor at all. That's not what meteors do. They do not just fucking hover like that, and so slowly too. It was in the air for a good half an hour. That's insane. Like over Los Angeles, I mean, I heard it traveled to San Francisco, and maybe they, you know, traveled longer over there. But here, over the Los Angeles area, it was recorded that it was like around in the air for like half an hour. That's insane. Meteors don't do that. I don't think any missiles do that. I'm not a military expert, but it just doesn't seem very likely. And without a doubt, I do believe it is a UFO. It is an unidentified flying object. I think it is unidentified. Of course, the government can claim it to be theirs, but, you know, that doesn't make it theirs. I mean, if they could reproduce, I said that weird, theirs. If they could reproduce that same effect, if they could just, you know, test their missiles again, I guess, and I see it, then yeah, okay, fine, that's true. It's theirs, and it's not a UFO. It's the U.S. government's military missile project or whatever. But I'll just have to wait for that. But here's the thing. I really wanted to get to this, and it's kind of I guess deep. It's kind of philosophical, but uncertainty is one of the worst fears a human being can face. Human beings naturally fear the unknown. Sometimes we fear going into the ocean because, you know, we don't know what's under there. We don't know what's under us. We don't know what can swoop up from the water and eat us whole, okay? Sometimes we're scared of the universe. We're scared of going into space because we don't know what's up there. We don't know what we'll encounter, a black hole, an asteroid, aliens, whatever. We're scared of the unknown. We're scared of having a man dressed in a black uniform stand in front of our house and stare at our windows at 12 o'clock at night. We're scared of that because we don't know who that is. We don't know what potential danger that person can hold. We don't know what potential danger the ocean holds. We don't know what potential danger space holds. We don't know a lot of things, and that scares us because there's so many. We don't know the effect that it could have. Okay, for example, it's a very good evolutionary trait that we've acquired as human beings over history. You know, say in Africa, in the plains of Africa, one person would be walking to his tribe, back to his tribe or whatever. He went out, do whatever, and he came back to his tribe, and he sees a shrub in the distance, and it's moving really rapidly. You know, his first instinct is, what is that? Is that just the wind, or is it a predator? Is it a lion, or is it just, you know, a mouse or whatever? We don't know, because we don't know the potential threat of that said shrub. We don't know if it could kill us. We don't know if we could avoid it. We don't know if we could challenge it. We don't know anything about it, and naturally that makes us scared. Of course, that evolutionary trait is still with us today. You know, naturally today we are scared of the unknown, and I think that's the main thing about these UFO sightings. The main thing about this thing that happened recently in Los Angeles. I think that no one knows what this was. I don't think the military knows. I don't think the government knows. And I sure as hell know that we don't know. And that's what scares us. That's what scares the government. Because the moment we don't know what that is the moment mass panic ensues. Then we feel, you know, like our security has been breached. You know, we feel like, well, what was that? Was it a UFO? Are they friendly? Are they not friendly? Are they going to come back to kill us? To help us? What are they going to do? Naturally, we're scared of the unknown. And the government knows that. And, you know, they're going to come up with this, you know, sort of cover-up to not ensue mass panic. Because what if, just think about it. What if the government came on TV and said, we don't know what that was. We have no idea, you know, stay indoors, stuck up on water and food. It could have been a terrorist attack. It could have been, we don't know what it was. We don't know anything about that. Of course people are going to freak out. That's a natural thing to do, to freak out in times of uncertainty. It's natural. And that's what people do. You know, so when we look at that blue light that happened over Los Angeles, over California supposedly, we face that fear of uncertainty. We don't know how we could avoid that. We don't know how we could challenge that. We don't know what it is. And that's what scares us. But I'm also going to get Black Ops 3 pretty soon. And I have not bought it yet, actually. I don't even have a PS4 to buy it on. Of course, I could buy it for the PS3. But it's the quality is so shitty. Like Advanced Warfare, the quality on that game was so fucking terrible. I regret buying it. It was a shitty game anyway. But I'm going to buy Black Ops 3 possibly around Christmas time. I don't know. The latest Christmas time. So I'll be a Christmas noob, you know. That's how I was when I first got my PS3, actually. I was actually a Christmas noob. I got it on Christmas, and I played, excuse me, I believe Black Ops 1 or MW3. What did I play? I forgot. Something. I think it was Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 was my first Call of Duty game. But I believe I'm going to get it around Christmas time. So, I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I do apologize. I wish I could bring you guys Black Ops 3 gameplay. It looks like such a fun fucking game. I want to play it so bad. I might go over to my friend's house, maybe play it there, you know, who knows, or whatever. But I do apologize for that, and I will be bringing you that gameplay soon enough when I get it, when I get my PS4. It's a long story why I cannot get it now. I can't really explain it to you guys. It's kind of personal and shit like that, but whatever. So yeah, that's my whole take, my 2 cents on this whole UFO thing, guys. I would love to hear your guys' comments, your opinions. This is very special subject for me because I love aliens. Like, I love the idea. I know there's aliens somewhere in the universe. The universe is so fucking big. There's no way there's not an alien civilization out there. It's without a doubt that there are aliens. But to have one visit us and interact with us and help us, that's amazing to me. And that's something that I really, really love. But if you guys have any, you know, like proof or something, if you guys have any suggestions, opinions on this whole matter, I would love to hear it. I would definitely love to hear it. So leave your comments in the comment section below. Share the video, you know, to maybe some skeptics. Share it to some people who are like, no, it wasn't. It was a missile test. God damn it. Like my parent, my dad. My mom actually believed that it was a UFO. She's with me on that. But my dad and other people were like, nah, it's a missile test. But whatever. You guys leave a comment. Like the video, subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching, guys. As I said, I'll get Black Ops 3 as soon as I can, possibly before Christmas time, but at the latest, as I said, at Christmas time. So maybe I'll get it after Thanksgiving, after Black Friday, but it might be stocked out. Never mind. I don't know how it all works, but we'll see when I get it. But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, rating, subscribe if you're new. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Comment below and you guys thought of the video, and I'll talk to you sexies later.